This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Jim, I'm hoping one day you and I, as we work together on bonus shows, we get to watch some old Mid-South together. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Anytime.
All right, two more quick questions and we'll wrap this one up. This one's same along the same lines as Sting. Could Sting, JBL Cena fan 2 says, could Sting have ever really been a serious heel? Do you think the fans would have actually gotten into that?
I think anybody could be a serious heel if they committed themselves to doing so. If he had wanted to be and the table was set correctly, he absolutely could have been a good heel. But he's better as a babyface. He's just had all those positive traits: fresh, great body, handsome guy, fighter, athletic as hell. He had all the great traits that you're looking for. So, yeah, he could have been a heel, but he would have been a much better over babyface, tenured. He had, and the people said, well, how can you say that? He was there for X number of years. He never got the rocket ship. If he did, it was one of those Richard Branson trips. It was up and down.
That's right.
So he never got all that. So I believe he could have been anything he wanted to be. He's that talented.
He is.
Look at how we're using him in some unique ways in AEW, and it's working. The little bit he had a week or
with
so
Orange
ago.
Cassidy.
Yeah, I had no idea that was coming, and it was comical.
So good.
It was a let me up spot, as Vince would say. Yeah, it was really good.
When I saw him and he did the little fake baby type chest pound, I'm like, Sting he gets it. He gets it, and still entertaining all these years in the business.
Yeah,
so.
he is, and he's still having fun.
Yeah.
So I love being around him. He's just a positive guy, and I've been around him since the Blade Runner days. When he and Hellwig were tag team partners for Cowboy.
And he came from the same guy that helped uncover John Cena, right?
Yes, he did. Rick Bassman.
Rick Bassman. All right, last question, and we'll let you go, JR. It's from John Mark, and he said, do you think Bobby Heenan kind of took the wind out of the moment, asking, whose side is he on? Nash actually brings this up on his recent Broken Skull sessions with Steve Austin.
Well, he might have asked a question that did not need to be asked at that point in time. Did it kill the angle or adversely affect it to ruin it? No. But it might not have been the question that I would have asked at that point, because to me it's pretty obvious who Hogan's allegiance was to. Hall and Nash. They're the new group.
Yeah.
He subsequently said that in his promo post-match. So, but he might have. We've all been guilty of that, asking the wrong questions. You might be asking the right questions just at the wrong time. But I think it was quite obvious, if your angle is to turn Hogan heel, align with Hall and Nash, don't put any question marks on that piece of business.
Yeah.
Just go, let it flow, let it evolve. And the fans then will start making their own decision. But he might have jumped the gun a bit. But that's due to how you're produced, what kind of, did you talk about this in a production meeting? Did you go over it? The one thing I've always done with bookers that I've worked for is that I would say to them, how do you want to go off the air? What mode is frantic mode, somber mode, whatever? How do you want to go off the air? What is the story you want told and the message you want delivered as we leave the air? And that might have been a good question for Bobby to ask in that era. Bobby was kind of burning out, from what I understand. Yeah. Shivani's told me. So, he wasn't even the Bobby the Brain Heenan that I worked with on Wrestling Challenge, or some of those other shows I worked with him on. He had lost a little bit of his fire. It seemed to me like I might be wrong about that too. I love the guy. I'd work with him anywhere, anytime, for any show. And I just miss a chance that we can't do that ever again. But sometimes, you get burned out. Thank God I'm doing one show. I'm not gonna get burned out on doing 2 hours a week. So, and especially with the kind of stuff we've been doing. You know, Tony Khan has been very influenced by ECW. He was a student of the game of the Mid-South. He was telling me things I said on Mid-South Wrestling that I said, and he wasn't even born yet.
Unbelievable.
So I was a tape trader and all that stuff. So
you got to appreciate his mind and being a student.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's a super fan.
Yeah.
He's got a super pencil and a mighty big eraser.
And it's full of lead.
That's right.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.